What's up, Aries? I'm Shakesha Divine, and I am bringing you a divine oracle message for the Aries. What's happening? I want to thank the Archangel Gabriel for assisting me with a clear and intuitive channel, the Archangel Michael for protecting me from distractions and confusion. So let's see what message Spirit has for us right here and right now at this particular time. All right now, Aries. Hey, Spirit wants to deal with this whole Four of Cups energy right here. This is something we need to deal with. See, because when this card comes up, this is all about that feeling of being stuck, stagnant, depressed, that low vibrational energy that's really not going to help us to get to the next level, to be where we need to be at for the month of February. We've got to deal with this. So Spirit wants us to really begin checking in with ourselves. We have got to be able to discern how we're feeling. So when this card, number, my bad, number 18, this backdrop, number 18 comes up, this is all about being in tune with yourself. Body talk card is all about knowing your inner vibe, how to heal yourself, and the cycles that you're going on within your life, how the moon affects you too, right? See, when we start to really tap into how we're feeling, we're in tune with our emotions, how we truly feel about it, not how we wish we would feel about something, right? But how we truly feel about something. We start to really tap in and tune in to the star player within ourselves. We start navigating these streets a lot more successfully because we ain't out here with unrealistic expectations. One of the biggest challenges that we face, though, one of the biggest challenges that we face is that what's the story we telling ourselves? What's the story that we just got going on within our mind? What are we speaking life to in our life? Because this God of Sar is coming up. And when this card comes up, this is all about making sure that you understand that you are the magician within your life. And all of the shit that comes up out your mouth, you speak life to it. And so once we recognize that our words is sacred, once we start being really clear on what we are commanding into our life, we start changing our language. We start seeing ourselves with the wind. We start speaking winter thoughts. We start thinking winter thoughts. We start speaking winter words, and we start seeing winter results. Because when the God of Sar comes up, here to encourage you, here to remind you, you got to change the way you've been going about things. The way you've been expressing yourself ain't helping you step into your power. So when this card comes through, this is all about you making sure that you speaking about the things that you want to see happen, because what you focus on absolutely grows. Spirit is really encouraging you, really letting you know, because this energy that you win, this ain't you, Aries. It's not you at all. And so when you know your magic, when you understand who you are, when you recognize what your power is, then you start showing up in this world and you start bringing that Aries fire like nobody else is going. You came here to win. You a leader in these streets. So you got to really make sure that you showing up in that energy that you came here to be in. This is what Aries energy is, word? So when you do that, your vibration shifts, Aries. It turns into the vibe of kindness, of consideration. You bring in the magic when you show up in these streets. I'm here to tell you. And when you do that, you start to become so much more enlightened. And your connections out here in this world become a lot more beneficial because you understand the duality in human nature. Everybody ain't triggering you. Everybody ain't setting you off. You ain't out here speaking unrealistic and unwanted expectations out here in the street. You know what you want, and you focusing your energy all on making that happen. You know what your totem is for this month in February? Your animal totem is the pig spirit. When this pig spirit comes in here, they come with the word of using your mind wisely, Aries. You got to really start to be laser focused on those things that you desire. Yet again, I'm here to tell you the process, the thought process has to shift. It is not serving you to sit back and hold the expectation that things ain't going to work out. These folks ain't loyal. This ain't going to work out. It's not going to serve you. You really have to use your mind wisely and start thinking about how you go win and start visualizing it and start seeing folks that's in your circle that's supporting you. If you feel like these folks ain't supporting you, then there's some changes that need to be made. Word, word. So let's talk about your relationships. And we're not just talking about romantic relationships, we're talking about them all together. All as a whole, your relationships. Right now, while you in this low vibration energy, Spirit is really calling that you get into some separation right now. You need some you time right now because all of this Four of Cups energy is not going to do anything to help you bring the connections that you truly desire. Once you come up out of this, you start using your mind wisely, you will begin to cultivate the energy that is going to assist you in making successful connections. So right now is your time for you to start really being to yourself, contemplating what you want to do, but you got to raise your vibration, baby. You got to do it. You came here to win, and you on some all other shit. Come on, Aries, let's get it. Let's get it now. Let's talk about what we came here to do. The moves that need to make that's going to help us and assist us on our journey for our life's work. Aries, right now, this is a time for you to start getting into some books. This is a time for you to start really powering up, getting your study on, because this is how you really get yourself into that sure shot space, right? See, if you really want to know your magic, if you really want to step into your power, nothing does that like confidence. And the confidence that you need is being sure and firmly planted on your square by doing the work, baby. And when you do the work, there ain't shit nobody can tell you. You well studied. You understand what's going on. You are crystal clear on what you know. And no one can tell you different. Now, they may see it different, but you're going to be firmly on your square where you at. And you ain't got to feel insecure. You ain't got to feel like there's any competition. There is no competition. Appease your ego through discipline and doing the work, baby. I got that from one of my classes, and I'm here to tell you, invest in yourself. Become self-invested, as a matter of fact. This is something that you ought to do so that you can really build yourself out here. You go come out here and you go be super gangster in these streets, but you got to use your mind wisely and start focusing on the win. I love you, Aries. You keep it. Hey, let me tell you something. You keep it gangster, you keep it true, and you keep it in high vibration. You came here to win. This is what Aries energy is all about. Peace and light. Peace and love.